Shall we spend a couple of days together? I think so. Welcome back to another vlog, guys. Yesterday I literally edited, well, I'm halfway through editing one, but I've literally edited 3 vlogs. I'm on a roll. I need to upload them, so I'm not really on a roll yet. But you will have seen them before you've seen this, so I hope you enjoyed. Now, the camera. I have got a Gimbal 3 Osmo, and I walked past a DJI shop the other day when I was in London, and I took this camera in, and the guy basically said to me that they'd have to send it off to be fixed. And you can only do that when you're in store, and it can take 10 days. So I'm gonna have to part ways with you guys at some point. I do have another camera. This is my first vlogging camera. It is the Sony. It's just funny to see the quality of this one now compared to the Osmo, because I just love the Osmo so much. But I can use this as a backup for when you guys get sent off, or I can just make sure that I've got enough vlogs for you guys to watch. But I don't know if you meant it can take up to 10 days for it to be sent to them, or 10 days for me to receive it back, or I'm not too sure. And he also said if they feel like it is a user error, then they feel like it's a user error, then there might be a small charge on whatever they do. So I'm gonna have to see. I can't remember when I actually got this camera, because if not, apparently it's under a year's warranty, so I need to check that out really quickly. But we are going to London in a couple of weeks, and I can take this to the DJI shop, so we might have to part ways. But I basically watched a video back, and basically it just vibrates sometimes when you move it left to right, and you can hear it. The guy said to me that it shouldn't affect the volume, but you can hear it, unfortunately. But anyway, it is Tuesday morning. It is 8:25. I got up this morning at 6:30. I've washed my hair, I've got ready, because my parents are getting married this year, and it is my mum's, it is Wendy Woo's makeup trial today, and also her mum as well. I am also having my makeup done, but I'm not having a trial, just because I trust the girl who is doing it. I've used her before for an event, and I really just don't feel like, it's not my day, do you know what I mean? I don't really feel like I need it, so I'm going there. And then I have a meeting with my manager at 12:30, and then I'm also going to go to town and get some content, I think. So it's a busy day, so I need to make sure that I've got everything before I leave the house. Honestly, guys, I am beaming from ear to ear. So I've just been to my parents, and my mum had her makeup done. She honestly looked incredible. Let me see if I can just show you a photo. And then her mum also had her makeup done. I didn't get a photo of her makeup, but it honestly looked unbelievable. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks so good, and she looks so cute. And I've just had a meeting with my manager, which I always love. It's just literally a catch up, going through bits and bobs together, so that was fun. But I'm going to go into town now. I want to get some banana bread from somewhere, because I'm starving, and that is the only thing that I am craving. I will go home and have my lunch, hopefully, at some point. But yeah, let's go into town. We're going to head to H&M. We're going to head to maybe River Island, Zara, and I think that might be it for today. But let's go. Guys, I have just finished in town. It's so noisy in here all the time. But I managed to get some content in H&M and Zara as well. I did go into River Island, and they had like a couple of pair of jeans and a dress, and I just thought, I don't know if I can be bothered to like make a video with just a couple of bits. And like, you know, I do really like them. I find that it is very hit and miss, and you only find like 1 or 2 bits that you do really like. And then I've just been to get some candles that say 12 on it, because I am so close to hitting 12k followers on TikTok, and I'm a firm believer in like celebrating every single milestone. I didn't celebrate 11k, but I just feel like 12 is just like up there for me, and like crazy. So yeah, that is what I have gone and done. Now I do have a call with a bride in like half an hour, so I need to hurry up. I also bought some running shorts and a running top as well, and I am aiming on doing a run this afternoon. So guys, I'm literally getting into bed, but this is like one of my favourite places to vlog at the minute, because it's just like relaxed and chilled and like getting into bed, and I love it. So if you follow me on my TikTok or my Instagram, you will have seen well, I spoke about this on my YouTube as well, that I've been struggling with my mental health, and I have been taking magnesium to try and help with that. And I have been taking it for the past 3 days, I want to say. I didn't actually take it yesterday because what day was it yesterday? It was Monday, but we had a lot to do yesterday, and because I was in London like the weekend, we didn't get to do our food shopping, so we had to do our food shopping on yesterday, Monday, and it just got really late and I just didn't want to take it really late. But I have been taking magnesium, and I took it just before tea because I wanted it to sort of like settle in my stomach. I couldn't stomach all of my tea. I still ate as much as I possibly could, but I just sort of felt like, I don't know, I just didn't feel great. But I have made myself a chamomile tea, which I did last night in my Percy Pig mug. Last night was a Conrad mug. And I had this last night, and I actually found that I didn't go to sleep till like 11 or maybe like 10:30, I think. But I had the best night's sleep ever. Like, I didn't wake up once. When I did wake up, it was to my alarm, and I was absolutely bursting for a wee, where I probably would have normally woken up to doing that in the night. But I actually really enjoy this. It doesn't really taste like much in my opinion, and I didn't know if that's because I was just used to like strong peppermint tea, but Alex has just had some and he said that it didn't really taste like much either. So yeah, do you know when you overthink? Obviously anxiety is really overthinking, and you're overthinking and you're thinking, am I just like ill? Like, is that why I've been feeling this way? Like, could I be pregnant? Which is just like a crazy scary thing. And yeah, just like mental. But I'm going to sit here and have this tea and also read my Kindle. I downloaded a Jennifer Hartman book yesterday that has just come out, and I absolutely love her reading, and it's a book that I was sort of really getting into as well. So I have just come to bed. It is really early actually. It is 8 o'clock. I've done my skincare. I won't brush my teeth until I have had my chamomile tea because there is no point of me doing that. And yeah. Good morning everyone. I didn't check back in with you last night because I'm not being funny. Them chamomile teas are putting me to sleep. Like I said to Alex, I have never like felt so like I fall asleep quite easily as it is, but when I tell you I literally like fall asleep and have the best night's sleep ever, like it is literally crazy. Shall I move you? Please ignore the washing. We're a real household here, okay? We have our washing hanging out. How else is it meant to dry? It is 10 to 10 in the morning, and I have a Pilates class booked in at 12. But I'm just about to go for a run, and I have just downloaded the Runner app because I've been running now since the start of the year, and I feel like I've built up quite a bit of stamina, but I haven't actually really like taken anything seriously in terms of like distance or anything like that. And I said to Alex the other day, I feel like because I know my route that I'm running, I just run it and then I just come straight home, where I could go further. Never, and I mean never, let anyone tell you that you cannot do something. I have just completed my first 5k. It took me 38 minutes. I really don't care about time, pace, anything like that. The fact that I've just run 5k is honestly insane. If you'd have said this to me, not even like last year, but 5 years ago, I'd have laughed at you because I couldn't even run like a minute without being like, no, I'm okay. I need to hurry up now though because I've got a Pilates class and I need to have a shower and put some makeup on. So I'm going to go and do that. But just like that, we are ready. It's 11:30 now, which is what I needed it to be. I just had a shower, I've put some makeup on, and I re-curled my hair. Basically, I feel like you just have to take a little bit of a hit on the hair when you're running, because I did my hair yesterday in terms of like washed it and stuff, and even though it does fall out a little bit when you're running, even though I put it in a ponytail, it just falls out. I have naturally, not like ringlet hair, not that I actually know. of it. I have actually natural curly hair. Whoa. So anytime like a little bit of like humidity touches my hair or anything like that, it just goes crazy. I need to move it because I need to put my trainers on. Anytime I do that, my hair just goes crazy. So I have recurled it. Now my plan is I've got Pilates at 12, and then I am going to go to Sainsbury's just to have a look at the clothing section and make a little video of that. And I'm also maybe going to potentially nip to M&S, but then I'm going to come back and I'm going to film a few like content ideas that I have, and then I'm also going to just reply to some singing stuff that I need to reply to. And I also, what else do I think I've got a call this afternoon, and I also need to order some bits to take some content with this week. So that is the plan. I have on this blue Bowen tee set, and then I have on a H&M blue top, and then I just have a Addicted yellow jumper on. I feel quite like cute and colourful actually, and it's making me very, very happy. But yes, we need to go. We are back in bed. We're vlogging from bed again. I do feel like it's quite nice to vlog from bed because I feel like it's the end of the day and I get to catch you up with everything. I have just got my chamomile tea. I feel like it's going to be cold because I made it quite a while ago. It's alright actually, it's quite warm. Not like warm. Alex is always like, that is like, if you can drink it, like if you can down it, it's gone cold. My hair is doing my head in, I'm going to tell you that, okay? First and foremost, I've got cream in it. Secondly, I washed it yesterday and I curled it, and because I've been out like running and doing all of the stuff, it's just like a nightmare. And I just like woke up this morning and it was rubbish, so I've curled it again today, and after I've been running I feel like it's just gone rubbish again. But anywho, we are in bed. I feel very cosy tonight. I feel very happy, very cosy. I feel like we've actually had a really nice evening because Alex finished work at like 5:15, and then we've just sort of been like sitting watching TV together and having tea and stuff like that. So that's been really fun. It is now 5 to 9 and I am in bed. I am reading again. I don't know if I told you my book that I was reading yesterday, but I think it's, if I remember correctly, a Jennifer Hartman one. She's one of my favourite authors. She's got some books that are quite heavy and have some quite triggering topics in there. This is called Pieces of the Night. Is it by Jennifer Hartman? It's new. It's literally just come out, but it's on Kindle Unlimited. Yes, Jennifer Hartman. But yeah, she's got some books that are a little bit like heavy. Like some of the subjects are quite heavy, but this one is actually just like a nice, like a romance one. From what I can see so far, I do think it's got underlining topics of certain things. But yeah, I've just got into bed and I just feel like a piece of calm, which is so nice. So I had my first therapy session today and it went so positive compared to the last one. Now I don't know if you can say therapy and go positive because obviously like you're talking about things. However, we basically realised that I need to have some distractions in the evening for my life, and I used to have this quite a lot, but reading was always like my kind of thing, and I feel like even though I love reading, there's still a lot of space for me to think. I just don't think I am fully into any of the books I've been reading. I think I might need to get back into my romantasy era because that completely takes over your mind because there's so much like politics and stuff to remember. And I do have quite a few hardbacks that I can read. However, I used to also colour as well in the evening as well. And I have just picked up 2 new colouring books. So I went to TK Maxx and I got this New York City colouring book. It was $8.99, which I thought was really, really good. And it says Pretty City, New York, the colouring book. And it basically just has a load of pages from like places in New York, so like cafes, just like streets and stuff like that. Like it has so many like businesses and stuff in here. Like I love it so much. So I picked this one up, and then this one was £2.99, and it's a 30-day colouring book. And basically there's quite a lot of like room for you to be quite like creative. Like for example, on this page, you basically like draw your own flowers. Making changes 101. We have the Boyoma Bio Collagen Radiance Facial Mask. I picked this up from Boots today, so we're going to give it a go. Basically, you put it on your skin, you gently mix it, and then you put it on your skin. Does it have a little mixer? Because I don't think I've got anything that I can mix it with. I have a little mixer on there, so I'm just going to take that off. And basically, you mix it and then put it on your skin, and you leave it on there for, I think it said like between like 20 to 30 minutes. Okay. Let's talk books now. I'm gonna go off my Goodreads. This is gonna break, isn't it? Because it's getting a bit tight. And I'm gonna tell you what I've put on there that I want to read. Now, there is a lot of there is a lot of new things coming out, so I feel like I need to add quite a lot to my reading list. But the first thing that I wanted to read that wasn't included on Kindle Unlimited is Rights of the Starling, which is Shield of Sparrows 2. That is what I want to go into Waterstones and get, because it was like $5.99 on Kindle, which is fine, but then I thought if I'm buying it, I may as well just buy it in the physical copy, because I think I've got the first copy. This is tickling me. I think I've got the first copy on hardback, so I would definitely like to get that. Reading Pieces of the Night by Jennifer Hartman. I'm just taking a little break because to be honest, it hasn't grabbed me like her other books have. Someone else who I follow who is really like an avid book reader gave it a 3.5, and she just said it didn't hit the same, and I'm sort of feeling that at the minute. I think the way that she writes is beautiful, but the story just wasn't like gripping me.
Looks like you know, ice sponges used to get at school.
See what I have to live with. How does it look like that when that's like a constant layer of icing?
Well, alright, okay, glazed donut.
You're not helping your case. You say it as if you're going to say like...
No, but just to be more like accurate.
I've never... A glazed donut?
Yeah, you know, like...
Is that the one that's got sprinkles on it?
No, you know, like...
Oh, you pig! The ones you get from Krispy Kreme?
Crispy, yeah, just plain one of them.
So I'm shiny?
Yeah.
That's not the goal we're going
Can you not
for.
smile?
That's smiling.
Yeah. Strangely.
Whilst... Oh, yeah. That is a dream. Hold on. Bear with. It's not a dream when it gets sticky. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was still a bit wet. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness me. Yes. No. You're lying. Shut the front door. That just came off in one go. Good morning. This is a very weird angle. I'm going for a run. So I'm just putting my trainers on. I've just watched some maths. My goodness me. There is a guy on it called Tyson, and if you know, he is literally the most toxic like representation for a man I've ever seen. But yeah, I'm just about to go for a run. I'm not gonna lie, I've only got like an hour until I'm supposed to see my sister, but I'm gonna go for a run. It normally takes me like, I'm just doing a really quick run. It normally takes me like 15 minutes. And then I can quickly get in the shower, quickly get ready, and quickly go. I promise I'm not just going to vlog at night. It's just today has been a busy day. Okay, I feel quite anxious. and I feel really sick, so I'm just gonna sit on here with you guys and hopefully distract myself a little bit, which would be nice. I had someone message me the other day and say that they basically like saw me talking about anxiety in my last vlog and that it really helped them, and I would just want to like just be really real. And when I do get out of this cycle of feeling a certain way, I am so looking forward to looking back at these videos and thinking how far I've come, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. I did have my second therapy session today, and I feel like I probably brought up quite a lot of anxiety that I maybe didn't realise. And then I sort of like, I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but after you have therapy, I feel like it's really normal to want to almost like offload again, not offload, but also like again sort of like speak about things. So I was talking to Alex about like things, and as I was saying, I felt like I couldn't take in a deep breath, so I feel like I was getting like just a little bit worked up again. But we're here together, and I really feel a sense of calm and peace when talking to you. So I did my run this morning, and then I went to go meet my sister, and we went for, do you know what I think it is as well? I've had a matcha again today, and I don't know if caffeine just, matcha isn't the same as coffee, but it's a slower release, and I just feel like I don't know if that's working for me. Look at my poor little belly. I'm literally so bloated, like it's just ridiculous. This top is from ASOS, by the way. It's so cute, and I know that so many people will probably love it, and I love the pink. Even my therapist said to me I love the pink, and I was like, thank you. What was I gonna say to you? Yes, I went to go see my sister, and then we went for, she had a coffee and I had a matcha, and I did say to Lucy, who does the matcha, that I just don't know if like matcha is going like doing, you know, good things to my body at the minute. So I might just give that a miss from now on, but I felt fine afterwards. I don't know how I'm feeling, to be honest, but I thought I would show you a couple of bits that I got today. So I went to go and get a matcha, and Lucy at Replenish was like, I'm so glad you came. She was like, I've got you a gift. And I was like, a gift? And she was like, yeah, I just like wanted to give you a little gift. So this is so cute, honestly. She has got me, now these are my favourite chocolate bars. The second one I'm going to show you, I've only ever had the M&S one, but it's going to be the same. So the sea salt dark lint chocolate is one of my absolute favourites. I love it so much. And then she also got me the raspberry intense, and she was so cute because, I need to stop moving this chair. She was so cute because I actually have a fruit allergy to some fruits, and she was like, I didn't know what you could have, so I kind of just went out on a whim, but they are my absolute favourites. And then she also got me a Biocollagen Real Deep Mask as well. I do have some, but I don't know if that is the same or if it's the different one, because they've got like quite a few different masks, so I love that so much. And then, bless her, she also got me a Gazoo honey infused lip oil, and it's the raspberry sorbet one. I'm not going to open it because I need to open the top, but how sweet is that? Like, you know, people come into your life and they're just incredible, like they're just amazing, and you just think, thank you, like I love that. So I got them a few gifts off of her. Now I also went in, I need to stop moving this chair, I'm so sorry. I went into Waterstone. Oh, I got one more thing from Lucy as well. Got this little tote bag. It is so cute. It's personalised. It says your favourite neighbourhood coffee shop, and it says Replenish on the side, and it's a massive tote bag. I absolutely love it, so I picked that up as well. Off, and then I might, no, because the masks, they take quite a while, don't they, to like sort of go translucent, and I probably would take it off in the morning, but shall I just do the Boyoma one again? I don't know.